not eat. How would it be like if you are eating 5 times a day? Let's say, for instance, we those who live in Western world here, you can eat 10 times a day if you want to. Sometimes we can stop eating so much because we don't want to overweight, which is unhealthy. And this might be brought about the availability of food. According to research, our appetite is always, motivated by the availability of the food. You can eat so much because when food is present in a big quantity, plenty of food, you can eat so much, you can drink so much. And therefore your weight also will go up. That can bring negative effect in terms of your physical health. So we don't need that, right? Whereas in our country, people are dying and people are getting thinner and thinner, where they get to the point of being malnourished, okay? Because they don't have nutrients in their body. They are dying, they don't have food. That's the opposite between us and them. So imagine that you are stopping yourself from eating a lot of food because you don't want to get big. But there is someone out there that is fighting for survival. They go 2 days, 3 days, let alone only food is not available. But the water itself is not available. So these people are not meeting their human basic need, if I can put this term in a psychological language. So we have something that we call human basic need. Human basic need is composed of the need that your physical body needs to sustain the life. Because if the life is not sustained physically, such as having water, having food, having shelter, having clothes, and so many more, these are called physiological needs. We have also other needs that we call safety need. A safety need where you have employment, you have financial stability, you live in a place where there are no crime, nobody knock your door and drag you out at night, like things that are happening in Joppa. People live in fear. You go to bed at night, you don't even know if you're going to wake up in this house in the morning, because there are what we call unknown gunmen that may come at night and drag you out. For God's sake, either you're going to die, you're going to be taken to Blue House, nobody will know where you at, you got murdered, right? Or even something would happen in a city and people will fight. And that if the war break out in Juba, when people fight, the Mutaniyin are not as fair. The life of innocent people are not as fair. They will be targeted. Not being killed, using American language, they call it collateral damage. Not being killed, through crossfire. They would be dead. They would be killed selectively on the basis of their ethnic background. This is where we are today. So safety need must be a place where there are no crime, nothing affected like a government soldier coming to, or a rebel ambushing the town and putting the town on fire, and everybody now is running for their own dear life, right? So that would be called a safety need. Safety need and physiological need together, put together, are called human basic need, right? So, like those of us who live here in the Western world, when you get up work, you're going to your home. That is what we call environmental predictability. Therefore, you will go home unless something which is insignificant, very tiny little infraction, if it happened to you, otherwise, you live in a very secure environment. We have our police. We have a 911. If something happened, let's say your car breaks down in a bitter cold, you can call 911. Or if someone confronted you, you can call the police. Thing that we don't have up there. That means this makes you safe. In a safe environment where you predict that you go to your home take a rest, eat, go to bed, and wake up tomorrow and go to work. Whereas, in the Republic of South Sudan, we don't have this kind of predictability. Life is unpredictable. You don't even know whether you live in a capital city or you live in a jungle or you live anywhere in South Sudan. You don't predict your life because you don't know whether you're going to have food tomorrow. You don't know whether you're going to be safe tomorrow. Okay? A lot of bad things are happening out there. So why do we find ourselves in this kind of mess? It is a political equation that has been operating in South Sudan for a long time. And as I titled my presentation today, that there must be a new political paradigm shift. What I mean by that is the fact that we know today that community are fighting against community. There is no government soldier in South Sudan. There is no rebel in South Sudan. There is no community in South Sudan. There is no separation. As I speak now, if the war breaks out, children are being killed, elderly people are being killed, women are being killed, towns are being burned to ash, villages are being burned, anything alive is being destroyed, including shrine, like Ngundeng Shrine. We have seen it in Lao Nuer, the war that happened recently, got destroyed, or something dirty thing were done out there. These are not good things. I'm just saying example, not only destruction in this area, there were a lot of destruction in many areas. So it is because there is no what we call separation between community, government, and rebel. So if you happen to be in the control of rebel area, by default, you are a rebel. And if the government soldier got an upper end to shut out the IO or annihilate them completely, okay, this community become a target because by default they are rebel, especially IO. They are IO rebel. They don't deserve to live. They deserve to be killed. They deserve to be destroyed. And this is the political equation that has been working there in South Sudan. The people of IO as well, they did the same. We have seen a lot of things happening. If they happen to kick out the government soldier in Annan Garrison, they also do their thing. That are not okay. This makes the communities fight against each other. And community fight, can fight to death because the government that is coming is not your government. When they come, they will kill you. Also, if you're in the government, the rebels that are coming, you must fight to death because they will not spare your life. You are a government, they will kill you. So this makes community fight against each other. The rebel and the government pit community to fight against a community. And this is not okay. And that's the distinction that I want to clear out today and want to speak against. It is not a good politics. Like I said, I'm not a politician, but I learned enough during the liberation struggle when we liberated the South Sudan, when our fathers, our elder brothers, our mothers were liberating this nation. I have never witnessed it one day that the whole community go to war, including the children, the women, the elderly, you name it. I've never observed something like that. I noticed that the government must happen to attack the rebel, and if they shut the rebel out, they need the community. They don't kill them, they don't take their cattle, they don't destroy their cultural heritage, they don't do anything along those lines. Because these are the people you are fighting for. You said your administration, the government said their administration is better than anybody. So they want to manage all the civilians because by then that's where they get the tax, the money. the taxation comes from these people. These are the backbone of the country economy. They don't kill them. These are the people they need. So later on, when the rebel come and they shut out the government again, they need these people. They don't kill them. And this is where they got their food as well. Even their ammunition. These are the people that carry them out. They don't have car. They don't have vehicle by then. Okay? But during this time, we don't know where this come from. That if you from certain community and you are rebel, so those communities also must be rebel. And when you go to the war, you go with them. I don't know where we got it. I don't know also this mentality from the government that if they capture any area, any Muslim there, any civilian there, that civilian also is a rebel, is an IO rebel. I don't know where we get that. So my message today, my fellow countrymen and women, I'm calling upon all of you that there must be a new political paradigm shift. That means we need to really change these strategies. This is very divisive. This is very tribalistic. This is very, primitive way of doing things. I think we know it better, and we can do better. I'm calling upon you that if you are government and you have upper end about the rebel, please don't kill the civilian. Please don't burn the civilian home. Because if we know our history, we don't have machinery. I'm talking about farming machinery. We don't have those kind of things. We do